Alright guys, so here we go. We officially have our Dragon Ball Legends 7th year anniversary after party LF character revealed. Now at this point in time I say revealed, not even hinted, because this is a dead giveaway which we'll explain in just one bit, and boy oh boy is this a great after party LF character. I mean, this right here is the definition of an after party character. So let's get into it, okay? Dragon Ball Legends. Actually, before we get into it, guys, I want to ask you guys, how many Chrono Crystals does everybody have? Comment down below. Are you guys stacked? Or are you guys dry? I'm personally dry to the bone, man. I really am. Of course, we still have Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Full Power Frieza still ongoing until August 1st. And this character here should be coming out on July 30th, toward the end of the month. So yeah, I mean, things are pretty crazy, guys. I mean, this anniversary has just been absolutely insane. So all right, let's get into it. So Dragon Ball Legends just posted this hint right here, which is this windmill of what it looks like a red and yellow color. And then they never do this, by the way, guys. They officially gave us a title which says brace yourselves for the blood curdling explosive birth of a new super warrior. Now at first glance, when I woke up, because this was posted like at 3 a.m, I thought like to myself, super warrior TN, what is going on here, right? Games original TN, what is going on here? Like that one edit. But no, this title here matches exactly a specific title of a Dragon Ball Super episode, which says blood curdling, the explosive birth of a new super warrior, which is held pretty much during the Tournament of Powers. You guys can see towards the background, it's kind of blurry, but this is pretty much this exact episode right here, which is KEFLA using that iconic ability versus UI Goku, right? Which is the spinning move, which exactly matches this right here. So this is going to be LF KEFLA. At least I hope it's going to be the LF, right? Not the 1% sparking. Most likely it has to be the LF, right? So yeah, I mean, we'll talk about the 1% sparking as well, since we're also going to probably most likely going to get a 1% sparking alongside with her. But this explains exactly why we just got Super Vegito's Platinum equipment, right? Because he's Fusion Warrior. So this was a direct hint for LF KEFLA. Alright, let's talk about her color, because Universe Rep literally was just part of, of the 7th year anniversary, which, by the way, Universe Rep does not need any more colors. Their whole color wheel is pretty, they have the whole color wheel, right? But the thing is that, there's a specific character that needs it the most, I guess, from Universe Rep, but most likely we're going to be taking a look at Fusion Warrior, which desperately needs help as well, okay? So let me just pull this up really, really quick. And also, let me just pull this up as well. Somebody posted this right here, which is the Red Ribbon Army, which is kind of clever. It looks like the Red Ribbon Army right here, androids, but that's not going to be the case. This is literally LF KEFLA. I just thought it was pretty clever how it does look like a ribbon of some sort, but no, this is going to be KEFLA. So let's pull this up really quick, okay? So in terms of Fusion Warrior, we literally just got the Platinum equipment for Super Vegito. So let's use this pretty much a simple process of elimination, okay? So is it going to be yellow? No. Let's head over to also Universe Rep, right? Which, by the way, has phenomenal equipments. So Universe Rep has blue, of course, with UI Goku. Universe Rep has yellow and green, which they do have a KEFLA and Kale, okay? So we're also going to get of course, a brand new unit on top of this. So we know it's not going to be a fusion mechanic because we already have these two characters. So most likely it's not going to be a fusion mechanic, right? Unfortunately. Down the line, of course, she will be getting it, but who knows? It might be a fusion mechanic, but I just highly doubt it because we just got these two characters, which, by the way, is still really, really good, right? So green and yellow, right? So we have blue, we have yellow, right? And we also have yellow in Super Vegito. We also have purple, which, by the way, this character here is one of the, I don't want to say worst anniversary characters, but one of the least strongest, I'm gonna word it, LF characters, right? I still like them though. I honestly do, right? We have red, transforming Super Saiyan Kappa, but we also do have the Platinum equipment for Hit. So Hit's still in the mix, right? We have Hit. So we pretty much have every single color. Technically speaking, if you want to get a little bit technical here, guys, green is not its own color, right? Neither is yellow, but green and yellow. So I think this is going to be more catered towards fusion. It's going to be both, obviously, but I think Fusion War. Does Fusion War have a green character? No, it doesn't. I mean, we do have we have Vegito Blue, right? So, but at this point in time, he came out last Legends Festival. So yeah, I just don't see it, right? Who knows? And we have, of course, Red, which is Fusion Zamasu. So besides that, at this point in time, I don't think it's going to be, let's use a very simple process of elimination, because they have every single color for Universe Rep, right? So is it going to be yellow? No, because of Super Vegito. Is it going to be blue? Most likely not, just because of UI Goku. After that, I think it could be green. I think it could be purple, right? Because purple, we have OG. I say OG, but this character came out as phenomenal, right? Last year's Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Which is crazy how it's been that long, right? And then the last after party, we got this character, which also had a brand new mechanic, right? With which is what, the indestructible ability. So we have 4 characters that have the indestructible ability, right? So who knows? Maybe she's gonna get a special ability around this. I don't know. Now, in terms of the 1% sparking, let's do this, guys. Let's pull up KEFLA here in game. Okay, so let's quickly just go to Fusion Warrior. Okay, and let's pull up. She's also girls. And, you know, I don't think she's going to cater towards girls and Saiyans. She might. But I think her main tag is going to be Universe Rep and Fusion Warrior. Okay. So if we just do this, and if we just pull up a random KEFLA here. So this is KEFLA. We scroll down to her tags. She has Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Fusion Warrior Girls, Patara, which, by the way, we literally just got an equipment for Patara, right? Which is the co-op equipment, right? So if we just go to Patara, let's do this. Actually, I need to farm. I was like, why I don't want to farm, but no. Now I get why. You know, we had Super Vegito, but now I get why I really want to farm this. So if we just go here and we just go to this equipment here. So on the last slide, you get 20% to pure blast defense when tag Saiyan and Patara is a battle member. So of course, KEFLA is gonna fall under this category. So it's a very tanky equipment because you get some health. You get some health restoration, you get some base strike defense up to 32%, and then a whopping 20% to pure blast defense, right? And of course, this is equipable to any Saiyan. She's Saiyan, right? Of course, this works the same way for Super Vegito, Ultra Super Vegito, right? Which, by the way, is pretty good. So if we just go back to the characters, we just go back to KEFLA. By the way, I finally pulled full power Frieza just in the nick of time, which he's the best character in the game. You know, he's crazy, right? Universe Rep. I mean, Universe 6, okay? I'd honestly like a new Frost. I want to say that. But what I also want to say is that we have yet to get a specific character from Universe 6. For example, we haven't gotten the big guy, the yellow. I don't want to butcher the name, so I'm just going to say the big yellow guy, right? That absorbs hits. Same thing with the metal guy that fought Vegeta, right? So, like I said, I don't want to butcher any names. But honestly, either a Frost, right? Or a new Champa would be pretty cool too. Actually, a new Champa would be awesome. Because we only have 2 Champas, right? And we got this one years ago. And then, of course, a new Zenkai in the mix. Maybe the OG yellow hits. Who knows, right? Who knows? Because he just buffs yellow and blue, but we'll see, right? Because it depends on her color. But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm pretty excited. KEFLA, man, this is a great after party move. I cannot wait to see her artwork. But guys, comment down below, how many Chrono Crystals do you guys have? Are you guys hyped for this? Or are you guys going to be summoning on this? Or are you guys still summoning on the Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Full Power Frieza banner? Comment down below, but I am excited. And with that being said, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll keep you guys updated if we get any more hints or info on other characters. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.